A Davidson County judge is now weighing whether Governor Bill Lee overstepped his authority by deploying the Tennessee National Guard in Memphis.
News 2's Kelly Milan breaks down both sides of this argument.
Inside a Nashville courtroom this week, the question before the chancellor was simple in wording and enormous in reach. Did Governor Bill Lee have the authority to send the National Guard troops into Memphis as part of a public safety task force? A coalition of Memphis and Shelby County officials says he did not.
And that's horribly undemocratic and truly troubling when we're talking about a power as open to potential misuse as the ability to deploy military force.
Their petition for an injunction argued that the deployment violates Article 3, Section 5 of the state's constitution, which makes the governor commander-in-chief of the militia only in cases of rebellion or invasion. They say under Title 58 of Tennessee law, the National Guard is organized militia. So those limits still apply.
That the governor is asserting the authority to send troops wherever and whenever he wants, for as long as he wants, and asserts that there is no role whatsoever for the judiciary to police that use of military force. That's really terrifying.
Across the aisle, the state didn't just defend the governor's decision, it defended its own reading of the same constitution, arguing political opposition doesn't make it right to conflate law.
It's his power and duty to respond to emergencies in Tennessee.
Under Title 32, the U.S. Code gives him the tools to do it. Under the law, the Guard serves in a dual status role, federally funded, state-controlled, meant, state's attorneys say, for moments just like this.
A whole quarter of the most serious crime committed in Tennessee happens in Memphis.
Attorneys say guardsmen in Memphis aren't making arrests, only providing logistical support, an injunction, he warned, that could hinder a governor's ability to act when future emergencies demand speed.
And just as it would be wrong for any of the plaintiffs to walk down to the Capitol and pick up the governor's pen and purport to command the National Guard, it's wrong for them to ask this court to pick up the governor's pen.
While plaintiffs argue the deployment blurs the line between civilian and military authority. Chancellor did not rule from the bench this afternoon, but said a written decision is coming soon. Bob and Haley, the ruling could set a precedent for how far Tennessee governors can go in using the National Guard at home and whether the words of the state's constitution are guardrails or guideposts flexible enough to meet the next emergency. Back to you.